Okay, looking at the quadric surface defined by the equation 9x squared plus 16y squared minus 25z squared minus 3600 equals 0. First thing I can do is add 3600 to both sides, and then divide both sides by 3600, and I get x squared over 400 plus y squared over 225 minus z squared over 144 equals 1. Now, things don't usually work out this conveniently in the real world, but 400 is a perfect square. It's 20 squared. 225 is 15 squared. 144 is 12 squared. So I've got an x squared over a squared and a y squared over b squared and a z squared over c squared, where the a, the b, and the c, the things that are squared to get these numbers, are just integers. Okay, that's going to work out quite conveniently. Okay, so just doing one example of what we can do. If z equals 0, what do we get? Well, first place, if z equals 0, then this term goes away and we have x squared over 400 plus y squared over 225 equals 1. Okay, well, that's just x squared over a squared with a equal to 20, y squared over b squared with b equal to 15. So we sketch in the xy plane, yeah, and the arrow goes up here. So here's the x, here's the y. In the xy plane, this distance is 20, this distance is 15. We sketch our rectangle, we sketch our ellipse, there's our ellipse. Okay, and that's what the surface looks like if we cut it with the xy plane. Now, if y equals 0, that leaves us x and z, so we're in the xz plane. Well, just like this, except that we have a 12 squared in the denominator here and a 20 squared here. So in the xz plane, this thing is going to give us a hyperbola. I said just like this, except that we also have the minus sign, so it's a hyperbola in the xz plane. And here I've drawn that hyperbola. 20 in this direction, 12 in this direction. Okay, well, there's much more. If we go to the yz plane, and I've just kind of sketched that here, it's going to be another hyperbola. So you might think about what that looks like in 3 dimensions, but of course you're going to have to look at some pictures and do some thinking and understand how this corresponds to the pictures.